Today on CWN, we have the weekend roundup for you.
And baseball and softball are getting after it in their tournaments. I'm Emma.
And I'm William. Today is Friday, February 21st, 2025.
Please stand for the Pledge of Allegiance and the pledge to the Texas flag.
The Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. The Texas Pledge. Under the Texas flag, I pledge allegiance to thee, Texas, one state under God, one and indivisible.
FFA Friday is a really fun day for our FFA Ag students. Let's see what activities are going on today down in the Ag facility.
Hey cats, it's Medea, and today I'm here with Mr. F. So Mr. F, I heard that y'all are having an FFA Friday. Can you tell us all about that?
Yeah, today we're having an FFA Friday. This week is National FFA Week, just celebrating FFA, and so we've worked pretty hard all week, and so we're having an FFA Friday today, watching Deep in the Heart, which is an FFA movie, having a little popcorn and some cookies.
Sounds delicious. That's it from me. Now back to the studio.
It's time to see who we're honoring today for Black History Month.
As we continue to celebrate Black History Month, today we honor Ruby Bridges. Ruby is a civil rights activist, though she is widely known for a major role in the fight for Black civil rights as the first African-American child to enter an all-white school. That's all from us, back to the anchors.
Mr. Jones will be having his theater students go through a clinic to polish up their skills for the upcoming one-act play. Let's find out what they will do.
Hey Kat, today I'm here with Mr. Jones, and I heard y'all doing a clinic. Can you tell me a little bit more about that?
Yeah, so we'll be having a judge basically come to the school, and they'll be giving us some notes on things we can improve on, just stuff like that. Basically, they're a certified judge that would be at our competition, so they'll watch our show, tell us what we can do to get better before the actual competition.
Okay, thank you.
What's playing at Movies Inc? Well, if you want to know, we have it. Here's this week's edition of Movie Playlist.
Thank you, anchors. This weekend at Movies Inc., The Monkey, Captain America, Brave New World, and Paddington in Peru are playing. The Monkey is about twin brothers finding a wind-up monkey. A series of deaths tear their family apart. 25 years later, the monkey begins a new killing spree, forcing the twins to confront the cursed toy. Thank you. That's all from us. Back to the anchors.
Attention students, anyone interested in trying out for the 2025 to 2026 mascot or cheer team, there will be a mandatory parent meeting on February 24th in the CHS library at 5:30 p.m. On March 3rd through 5th, there will be a mandatory cheer clinic for anyone wanting to try out. Tryouts will be held on March 7th at 5 p.m. For questions, please see Mrs. Gaitan in room 202.
Miss Cash also had a lab that will cover the span of a few days. Alexa got the scoop on what they were doing in her class.
Hey Kat, today I'm here with Miss Cash, and can you tell me a little bit more about the lab y'all are doing for atmospheric pollution?
Yes, ma'am. So we are doing a lab on atmospheric pollution. They are going to take Petri dishes and load them up with Vaseline. They're going to place them in different areas, and then they're going to catch the air particulates, and then they're going to bring them back in, and we're going to analyze what kind of air particulates we have around here, Calallen, our homes, and workplaces, and all around Corpus.
Okay, thank you.
And February is Dating Violence Awareness Month, and we have our Week 3 segment for you.
Hey cats, February is Teen Dating Violence Awareness Month. This week we want to talk to you about setting boundaries. How to set boundaries. It's important that partners feel comfortable expressing their wants, goals, fears, and limits, and everyone's boundaries are honored. That means everyone feels comfortable communicating their needs without fear of what another person will do in response. We have a couple different types of emotional boundaries. For emotional boundaries, ask yourself these questions as a way to assess your situation. Is my partner supportive of me and my decisions for myself, both physically and emotionally? Am I supportive of my partner? Is my partner consistent in their actions and behaviors? Am I consistent with my partner? Does my partner demonstrate their trustworthiness by acting in accordance with what they say? Do they tell me they love me but treat me in unhealthy ways? Are you both able to comfortably spend time apart from one another? Do you feel comfortable letting your partner know when you need space or time with friends? There are also physical boundaries. Some of these tips may feel unnatural or awkward at first, but they'll ultimately help you improve your communication and build a healthier relationship. Stop. If you're really angry about something, stop, take a step back, and breathe. Tell your partner respectfully that you'd like to take a short break before continuing the conversation to calm down. Think. Once you've calmed down, consider the situation and what made you so angry. Figure out the real problem behind your anger and consider how to express to them why you feel the way you do. Talk. Once you're prepared to have the conversation, talk to your partner following the tips mentioned above. Listen. After you tell your partner how you feel, remember to give them space to express themselves and listen to what they have to say.
¿Cómo establecer límites? Es importante que la pareja se sienta cómoda expresando sus deseos, metas, miedos y límites, que se respeten los límites de todos. Eso significa que todos se sienten cómodos comunicando sus necesidades sin temor a lo que otra persona hará en respuesta. A continuación les leeré dos tipos de límites, emocionales y físicos. Límites emocionales. Hágase estas preguntas como forma de evaluar su situación. ¿Mi pareja me apoya y apoya mis decisiones tanto física como emocionalmente? ¿Apoyo a mi pareja? ¿Mi pareja es consistente en sus acciones y comportamientos? ¿Soy coherente con mi pareja? ¿Mi pareja demuestra su confiabilidad actuando de acuerdo con lo que dice? ¿Me dice que me aman pero tratan de manera poco saludable? ¿Ambos pueden pasar cómodamente tiempos separados el uno del otro? ¿Te sientes cómodo haciéndole saber a tu pareja cuándo necesitas espacio o tiempo con amigos? Límites físicos. Algunos de estos consejos pueden parecer antinaturales o incómodos al principio, pero en última instancia lo ayudarán a mejorar su comunicación y construir una relación más saludable. Detente. Si estás realmente enojado por algo, detente. Da un paso atrás y respira. Dile a tu pareja respetuosamente que te gustaría tomar un breve descanso antes de continuar la conversación para calmarte. Piensa. Una vez que te hayas calmado, considera la situación y lo que te hizo enojar tanto. Descubre el verdadero problema detrás de su enojo y considere cómo expresarles por qué se siente así. Habla. Una vez que estés preparado para tener la conversación, hable con su pareja, siguiendo los consejos mencionados anteriormente. Y por último, escuche. Después de decirle a tu pareja cómo te sientes, recuerda darle espacio para expresarse y escuchar lo que tiene que decir.
Remember, love is not abuse.
Recuerda, amor no es abuso.
If you or someone you know is experiencing dating violence, please reach out to the National Teen Dating Abuse Helpline or RAIN. Also, reach out to any trusted adult, such as a school counselor, your parents, a pastor, an administrator, or a teacher.
Recuerda, si alguien está pasando por algún tipo de violencia en adolescentes, no dudes en contactar los números que aparecen en la pantalla y, por supuesto, hablar con algún adulto en que confíes o algún consejero, administrador o maestro.
If something doesn't feel right, trust your instincts and reach out for support.
It's time for Studio 361. Let's find out what's happening in our local area.
Hey cats, welcome to Studio 361. On February 22nd at 12 to 6 p.m., the Corpus Christi Winter Music Festival is having a fun event with live music from various genres, food trucks, and local vendors. It's a great way to enjoy the winter season with friends and family. Yeah, that sounds like a lot of fun. You gonna be there, Rob?
I might be there if I gather a couple friends. Also on Saturday 22nd from 2 to 5 p.m., you can get great food at the Nueces Brewing and barbecuing. I love barbecue. I don't know about you.
Oh, that's my favorite type of food. Another event on Saturday is the Boozy and Pleasure Pea at the American Bake Center. Come by and listen to awesome music. Man, I love Boozy. What about you?
I listened to a couple songs. I think I might show up for that one. And then, last but not least, Colby Cooper's playing at the Brewster Street Ice House on February 22nd at 3 a.m. So if you're having trouble sleeping, go have some fun and listen to some great country music. I don't know about you, but country is my favorite genre, actually.
Oh, really? Not mine, though. 361?
Spanish had a project where the students were learning how to write a story in Spanish and create illustrations for their scripts.
Hey Calallen, I'm Lacey. I'm here with Miss McLean. I hear y'all are having a script project in there. Can you tell me a little more about that?
Yeah, so this week the students were involved in a little story that they each got to choose 4 different classmates in the class to be the lead characters in there. And so now they've taken that story and they are changing it and making it their own. So they are having to create little pictures to depict their little storyline, and then also they're able to use some of the same details as what was in the main story, or they could change it up entirely. So I'm really interested in seeing like what the students have come up with all together, but it's been pretty fun watching them.
Okay, thank you, Miss McLean. Let's take it back to the studio.
Now let's send it over to Callie for Wildcat Media.
Thank you, anchors, and welcome back to Wildcat Media. Wildcat Media is sponsored by Sonic, America's Drive-In. Baseball had a fun time during their game yesterday and won 11-0 for the season opener. We're super excited to see how their season goes, and we wish them the best of luck. Now it's all for media. Back to the anchors.
Thank you, Callie.
Now let's send it over to Brandon with the rundown on sports. Up to this quick break.
Hey, where's your pass?
It's right here.
Oh, okay. Hey, cats, make sure if you're walking around in the hallway, make sure I have y'all's passes visible for everybody to see. Thank you, that's all. Back to the studio.
Thank you, anchors, and good morning, Wildcats. Calallen Wildcat Sports is brought to you by Southern Charm Home Cooking. Softball is playing here at Calallen for the IWA tournament. So, how's softball been going recently?
It's been going good. They played well last night. They came out strong, and they played well, and yeah.
That's good. So, we spoke with players Audrina and Kaylee, so let's send it over to them right now.
Hey Cats, today I'm here with Audrina and Kaylee. So Audrina, yesterday y'all had y'all's tournament here. Who'd y'all play and how'd it go?
Our first game we played against Ridge Point. They're pretty good. They're from Houston. We did good. We won 9-0, and I hit a grand slam. And then our second game we played against Sharyland Pioneer, and it was good. We rolled them also, and yeah.
Okay, and Kaylee, today's the second day of the tournament. Who do y'all play and how do you think that's gonna go?
We play Bishop and PSJ North. I think it's gonna go good.
Oh, that's good. Good luck to y'all. Back to the studio.
Unfortunately, track has been canceled for this weekend. Nick is here to tell us about it, so let's send it over to him.
Hey guys, it's Nick. And the Ingleside track meet has been canceled due to weather. Now back to the studio.
We have some information on how the JV basketball has been doing lately. Let's send it over to some people involved to get the rundown on that.
Good morning, Cats. I'm here with Cash Fila. So, Cash, JV baseball played last night against Sinton and Calallen White. Can you tell me a little bit how both those games went?
We did pretty well. We went 2-0, beating both teams pretty handedly, I think by 5 and 6 runs.
That's good. And did you enjoy your play?
Yeah, I went 5 for 6, so nothing to not be happy about, and did pretty good defensively.
That's good. Let's turn it back to the studio.
And that's the latest on Calallen Sports. Now back to the anchors.
Thank you, Brandon.
Thank you, Brandon.
Now it's time for your local weather forecast with James right after this short break.
How are you doing?
I'm doing my Duolingo.
Okay, make sure you only do that.
Okay.
Make sure you do your Duolingo.
Thank you, anchors, and good morning, Wildcats. Your weather forecast is brought to you by Baytech Robinson Families. How about that freezing rain chance today? Yeah, you heard me right. Freezing rain chance in South Texas again, but that chance might already be passed. Currently temperatures at 39 degrees with that wind chill at 31, so that is below freezing with a 60% chance of rain and winds out of the north-northeast at 15 miles per hour. Now, of course, since that wind chill is below freezing, there is a possibility of some very light freezing rain, maybe some light sleet here or there. Nothing extremely dangerous, but still something to watch out for. Currently, inland cold weather advisories and in the coastal waters, small craft advisories, but as you can see, a lot more precipitation across the region than we've seen previously. In fact, earlier today, these three counties here, Zapata, Jim Hogg, and Brooks counties, were under winter weather advisories for light freezing rain. So again, be sure to watch out for that, especially as it gets colder tonight. Of course, that cold weather is going to end soon. Those wind chills still definitely below 36 degrees, but temperatures really will warm up on Sunday. We'll get to that in a minute, but now let's take a look at your 2 to 10. Cloudy all the way through with rain chances between 10 and 25%. Those temperatures themselves maxing out at about 41 degrees, wind chills at about 33. before everything drops down to about 37 and 30 by 10 p.m. with those winds remaining generally 12 to 15 miles per hour out of the north-northeast. And again, speaking of rising temperatures, tomorrow a stationary front likely to be near the area with a 60% chance of rain and cold wind chills again. But then on Sunday, temperatures back into the 60s. Though wind chills likely will be in the 30s to 40s, they're going to be a lot closer to matching the actual temperature. And come next week, Monday, temperatures back into the 70s, a little bit of relief from the cold, but hopefully it's not going to get extremely hot again, and those temperatures will stay for quite some time. With that, let's take it back to the anchors.
Thank you, James.
And that's all of your announcements for today, but now it's time for your joke of the day. So guys, who is the most powerful potato in the whole galaxy?
I don't know, William. Who?
Darth Tater.
Wow.
For all you social people out there, make sure you're following us on Facebook, Twitter, TikTok, and Instagram at Calallen TV for all the latest updates. Also, subscribe to us here on YouTube to catch all of our latest videos. And as always, stay classy, Calallen.